SMT Nation, we are back. Nation, in today's video, I find you with this bad news. Bad because this obviously impacts and hurts customers, but it's important to have the news, and then, of course, we can kind of talk about companies and the way that they move, and it's just not good, right? So let's discuss that here in today's video. I'll give you guys the news and the update, and then we'll talk about T-Mobile, the company, and the industry as a whole. All right, so titled here from Anam, T-Mobile customers saying lawsuit sneakily passing off unfair charges as a government fee. All right, I'll link that article from Anam. It'll be down in the description. Ways to support us can be found there as well. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if you're new here, and turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, folks, this is actually in court. This was filed a couple of months ago. 23 plaintiffs in the state of California pressing T-Mobile for this issue. T-Mobile is charging what is believed to be a hidden fee onto postpaid wireless subscribers, what they're calling a government-mandated charge, actually a deceptive one. All right, what's known as a regulatory programs and telco recovery fee, which is passed along to consumers as a standard government-issued fee, has seen multiple price increases over the years. But this particular lawsuit claims that T-Mobile disguises the charge by grouping it with legitimate government tax and fees on customer bills. The fee, obviously, I think what T-Mobile's doing here is they're trying to bunch them up together, put them in there, and the way they've got it designated and separated or whatever is where there's probably some technical separation. The plaintiffs also are alleging that T-Mobile's subscriber agreement fails to properly disclose the fee's amount, the frequency of the fee, and on a per-line basis within the accounts themselves. And then there's also a stipulation, I think, within the agreement that allows T-Mobile to raise, change, and modify fees kind of without any notice to consumers, which obviously is a violation of consumers' rights and protections. So it appears to be a technical thing that T-Mobile is playing with, and it's that technicality is how they're trying to get away with pulling this off. And these 23 plaintiffs are calling it out, and they're going to have a judge look at this. This is going to, obviously there's like truth in billing issues that have to be addressed here. I think, obviously T-Mobile's going to want to probably avoid trial. You probably don't want judges and such looking at you as a company and how you operate, especially when you're trying to get like mergers and acquisitions approved with fiber companies, and US Cellular and all these other things. So I think T-Mobile would be wise to settle out of court, give these people their money, and then go ahead and fix and correct whatever this issue is. Which leads me to this next point, and this is the most important part of the video. A reminder, another case study. These telecom companies are absolutely ruthless. They will try to play people at every which way. This is an industry-related problem. They have tens of millions of customers that pay their bill every month in accounts. And if they can do this on those bills every month for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, however long it takes someone to notice, they will gladly do it. And they will settle out of court to avoid the prosecution and those types of things. They'll probably make more money in the long run than after they settle in these fees. Who knows? Maybe they generated $5 billion on these additional fees over the course of the last decade. So they will gladly settle out of court for, whatever. You got 23 plaintiffs. They'd gladly settle out of court for $500,000. It's nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what these people are wanting. I'm not sure if this actually leads to anything. But this is an industry problem. These companies disguise and hide and cheat on so many different technical things, right? Deceptive charges, deceptive groupings, and taxations and fees and surcharges just by name. You don't even know what the hell you're paying. And then obviously T-Mobile, a very different company than it once was. I think if you just do like a news search of T-Mobile and lawsuits, there is no busier legal team in telco than the T-Mobile legal team. I mean, golly, ever since the merger, so this new CEO, Mike Sievert, the legal team has been super busy. I'm sure those lawyers are thrilled and happy with the business. They gladly take it and pay them their hourly wages. But, I mean, sheesh. I do not remember T-Mobile being in legal issues this much under John Legere. I really don't. And maybe they were, but it was probably just smaller scale or less frequency. But it seems like every couple weeks we got a story on T-Mobile in their retail stores or things like this, or customers unhappy with the way they're changing costs of plans, even with price lock and violating those things. Not a good company, not a good industry. It just, this is the way it goes. I'm glad they got caught with this. At the very least, those customers impacted likely get restitution. And at the very least, it gets T-Mobile thinking twice before they do stupid things that could essentially be stealing, right? So I'm good for it. I like it. I don't really care. I don't invest in these companies. I pay my bill to these companies. That's really it. I don't owe them anything more, anything less. I will not protect these companies. They can all go to hell. I'm for the consumer. And anybody who's rocking a magenta thong and can't understand that position, well, you're playing the sucker. So, but anyways, tell me what you guys think. Sound off in the comment section below. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.